He is rewarded with an A-League debut tonight. 18-year-old Marco Tillia. He's got all the tricks. And Van der Sarg is past Tonjik. Tillia waits, the youngster, to finish it all off. He has an A-League goal just a minute into his senior career. Marco Tillia is a special talent, and he makes it 2-0 to Sydney FC in the 89th minute. Remember the name, Marco Tillia. And look how popular he is. Every one of his teammates came to celebrate this goal. 2 graduates from the youth team combined. Harry Van der Sarg past Tonjik, who's hardly put a foot wrong all night. And then the awareness and the poise from Tillia to wrong foot the goalkeeper. Here he goes again. Bahaja making his runs. Tillia finds the speedster, wants it back. Can he finish off a double here, Marco Tillia? Just pulled out and left it for Van der Sarg instead. He'll take the game. Oh no, what a finish! Harry Van der Sarg. The kids are good. The kids are very good for Sydney FC. Tillia and then Van der Sarg with their first A-League goals.
Here's a long ball. Garang Kuol is there, and he scores! Garang Kuol, 17 years old, first Isuzu UTE A-League men's goal. What a moment for him. And they will be dancing in the lounge room in Shepparton. They will be celebrating in Stuttgart. Alu's younger brother has found the back of the net. How good is this?
Well, that is absolutely outstanding. Look at this for a ball. Lewis Miller looks up, spots a run on the Harvey Norman replay. Kuol's made a wonderful run, but that is an even better finish. That is brave, that is awareness, that is technique, that is brilliant.
Very, very proud moment to make my A-League debut. Just the beginning, and I thank Monty Surge for giving me an opportunity.
Whoa! Oh my word! What a hit! And would you credit it? It's Timmy Cahill. You just knew he walked in you in this game. Another little landmark for Australia's greatest ever goal scorer. A first ever domestic league goal at the age of 36. The Socceroos great announcing his arrival in some style. What a goal!
Well, for so long, Tim Keogh has been the main story. And now he's writing the damn script. That is unbelievable from Tim Keogh.
Now there's a break on at the other end whilst we watch the replay for Tommy Oar, and Tommy Oar has dragged one back for Adelaide United with virtually his first kick in a Reds jersey. That's a fine finish, and the Reds have hope with 13 minutes to go.
I don't know about virtually, Simon. I reckon it was his first touch.
Here's Callum Nuenhoff. Oh, what a way to mark his debut! Callum Nuenhoff, remember the name. It all starts here in the A-League in Wollongong with a quite splendid strike. 19 years young and writing some headlines here.
Absolutely fantastic strike. When we made that run earlier on in the half, and I said to you, what a talent. Well, it certainly exacerbated that comment. What an absolute rocket. Marinovic with no chance. Out of his feet. Whooshka. You don't stop them. Super talent, super goal.
Matty Hatch, who grew up on the Central Coast. He's been around the A-League squad for the last couple of pre-seasons, and he's also a former Mariners ball boy. And now he runs onto Central Coast Stadium in an A-League match for the very first time.
And Umina sits with bated breath. I'm looking forward to seeing how Hatch goes. Very fast play, good left foot. A Mariner through and through.
Kuol in behind, cuts it back. Incredible. With his first touch in A-League football, the local lad scores.
Hatch. That is incredible.
Well, the Mariners are about to go 7 points clear at the top of the table. Believe that if you can. Believe this even better. I was waiting for his left foot. Blow that, he says. Out of your minor, into the Mariners, onto Central Coast Stadium. First touch as a professional. Right foot back of the net.
Bertos delivers. Headed back across goal. Daddy with the overhead. What a goal! Eugene Daddy, welcome to Wellington.
Well, that's got to be one of the goals of the season. Eugene Daddy with a Samuel Eto'o bicycle kick.
Well, if the Yellow Fever fans hadn't taken to Eugene Daddy till this point, you know that he's their favourite now. That is a stunning overhead kick, and it is the second goal that the Phoenix have been searching for, but it is totally against the run of play in the second half. What a finish, Harry Nata.
Unbelievable from the penalty spot.
And it goes. York, yes, he gets it. Dwight York gets his first, and Sydney take the lead. That's what the fans came to see.
He did everything right. Vidosic, Milicic again. Breaks here for Lynch. Shot across the goal. Simon Lynch rising to life, and Queensland finally take the lead here at Suncorp.
Vidosic, a beautiful touch. A brave challenge from Milicic. And it's Simon Lynch who breaks the duck.
He's threaded the eye of a needle there, the Scotsman. Vidosic. Threads it through. Onside, Lynch again. Good chance here for Simon Lynch. Sets it up. 2-0 Queensland. Dario Vidosic, the youngster.
Well, the young kid, what a fantastic introduction. Sets up one. Scores the second with a speed strike down his scalp. It's Lynch who unselfishly squares the ball. And what a fantastic introduction to A-League football for Dario Vidosic. Brilliant moment for the young kid.
Andy Keogh signed to replace Shane Smeltz. Well, what pressure on his shoulders, the Irishman. Nichols' pinch possession, or rather it was gifted to him. Dangerous ball, wonderful goal. That is stunning. The delivery from Nichols is beautiful to watch, and the finish was just as good from Keogh. And Perth Glory sucked the air out of the stadium.
Oh, what a sublime ball from Mitch Nichols. That's the sort of pass he can give. We saw him at the Raw. This time it's into Andy Keogh. New signing, both new signings for the club. And a great glancing header from the Irishman past Len Moss.
Thwaites. Escalero's part clearance. Drops nicely for Cejudo. Cute ball for Oriol Riera. And there's the first goal for the Wanderers. Couple of minutes before the break. And it's the big Spaniards who saved their skins in the FFA Cup and now opens his account in the Hyundai A-League. The two Spaniards combining, and the Wanderers have the advantage. A few boos, but James Brown takes his leave, and here he is, the biggest star of season 10 of the Hyundai A-League. World Cup winner David Villa, 97 caps and an incredible 59 goals for Spain. He's written one challenge of Dimitrijevic, tees it up for Damien Doff, who cuts the ball back with his right boot. Here's David Villa, chance for Melbourne City. David Villa! There's the goal! That's why he's won a World Cup. That's why he's won the Champions League. And that's why he will be big box office right around Australia over the next couple of months. 1-1. He only needed one chance, didn't he? And he's buried it.
Well, it's the big names, the big performances so far that have put it on. It's a great drive forward by Madoka. It's excellent work again from Damien Duff. This is at least half a dozen of passes like that through the penalty area, and this time he finds a more willing recipient.
La Liga winner, Euro Champions League winner, Euro winner, World Cup winner. David Villa gives Melbourne City a lifeline.